My dearest friends, welcome to my channel. I'm Kaija from Hand to Heart, and I'm back with my energy update on May. And the headline I found out is Welcome to the next step on the path to ourselves. So I don't know how this year was for you until now. I found it really huge, intense, and I got feeling I have to shed one layer after the other one, and my core programs are cracked. And I learn to behave, to react different, what is deeply frightening often, to be honest. On the other hand, beautiful because there is the knowing in myself that I just know I can't go on as I did, and that I only will recreate what I know already, what is not functioning when I am like I was, or I behave. Because it's more about playing patterns than about. Well, this video will be more a short one. I am fasting at the moment, 6 days. Tomorrow, the 1st of May, will be the last day. Then I have fasted for 7 days. I'm really proud of myself. I'm still hungry. Before I wasn't hungry all the time. So I'm looking forward to eat again, and for sure start slowly then. And what feels amazing is my willpower. So I just wanted to do that for years. I did that 20 years ago, so several times. And the last years, I always said I will fasting again, and I didn't do that. And this year, yes. And I've got the feeling this is kind of a physical purging, what is accelerating with the emotional one as well, and all what's going on. So I come back after I have read the information. As always, I nearly forgot to show you the whole painting. I will do it now, and it's interesting. When you see it here, so this was January, February, March, April, and then it was clear for me I have to paint May here in the middle and not else. I will talk a little bit about that. And the colors as well. And it's interesting how much outstanding what was for me such a huge month of finishing the big cycle. What will go on? We will listen. I think we will finish cycle. As ever, you will see parts of the painting while I read, and I come back after that for a little short hello, goodbye. Enjoy the reading. May 2023. The next step on the path to ourselves. The painting of May will directly follow the one of April on my 2023 canvas, as I feel that the energies are building directly on these of April. It is interesting that this painting is filling the gap between April and February, what builds a knot in my mind when I try to think about it, logic, because normally March would fill this gap. At the beginning of 2023, I have received the information that this year will not function linear. Well, May fills the gap between April and February. It might be a bridge between these 2 months as well, and is also connected to January. Look back what happened in your life in February and in April. Maybe you start to understand the connection of these 2 months in May. In any case, it will be another intense month energy-wise. This year asks us to shed as much as possible that is not our true nature, our blueprint of origin. How wonderful! The rewards of the work we do at the moment are revealing itself step by step on our way. How much more comfortable do you feel in your skin now than a few years ago? How much more self-confident you are, as well as self-conscious? How much more aware you are about your value, and how much easier it is, in the meantime, to set healthy boundaries instead of pleasing everyone around you, losing yourself, becoming empty and very angry as well. How much do you allow yourself to feel all what is in every present moment? How much better do you know how to come back into your body when you fleet in other dimensions to avoid what is going on actually in your life? How much more responsibility do you take for all your emotions, actions, words, and thoughts? How much stronger are you? How much lost fractals of your soul have you taken home in the meantime? Feel in all this and be proud of yourself. Tap yourself on the shoulder. Give yourself a big hug. And say out loud to yourself, congratulations. Your heart, your soul, and all the cells of your physical system like to hear that, as it feels very good. We validate ourselves. Obviously, we are strong enough now for shedding the next layer. So let's go. I finished painting the background and be surprised. I haven't had a clear vision of the colors before. I saw a blue, yes, nothing else. I started with the colors blue, black, violet, and blue. These were the first ones I put on my paint palette. Then white, the light cyan, the light pink were complementing the first one. And these were the words coming up with the colors. The darkness into the light. Mystic, magic, and depth. Due to the ruler of the underworld stations retrograde direct on May the 1st until October 10th. After staying for 15 years in Capricorn, Pluto moved into Aquarius in March 2022, initiating a 20-year cycle of change. This retrograde is the beginning of a time where we are asked to revisit and revision what we have learned and changed in the last 2 months. Then on May 5th, we have a full moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio, who is ruled by Pluto. We will be invited by this eclipse to confront our resistance to change and feel our pain we couldn't process before. Once again, we will close cycles, what will continue the whole year. As we are in Taurus season for the most of May, we are also invited to ground, to connect with Mother Earth, to sink into her arms, and to feel how she's holding us, that we are safe no matter what. The Taurus energy invites us to also to enjoy life, to eat well, to take care of our physical bodies, to appreciate and enjoy the beauty of life and all its facets. The energies of May can bring up patterns, outside as inside, we haven't seen before. Patterns that feel painful once we become aware about them and realize that we have limited ourselves for such a long time. As always, please be kind and lovingly with yourself. If you would have been able to see, feel, and behave as you are today, you wouldn't have played these patterns. And obviously, you wasn't. And obviously, now is a perfect moment for this awareness. In divine timing, please remember this all. Our systems and the universal wisdom are so lovingly and amazing that we always only get what we can handle and process. So, whatever comes up for you in May, you can handle it. There's even a present in it for you after the pain, after the grief, and after the deception. Like the sun coming out after a thunderstorm, transforming sundrops with its rays into little shining diamonds. That is what will be revealed after the deception. The beauty and pureness of the truth coming into the light. Please don't be hard on you when you reveal how intelligent you have tricked yourself, telling lies to you and the world. What if you are instead in admiration and gratitude for the former version of yourself that invented these patterns, highly intelligent? Thank her, thank him, and tell this version of you that you don't any longer need this pattern. Go on now. There's another path waiting for you. There's another life waiting for you. Manifested in co-creation with the divine and the highest service of yourself. I watched a movie that deeply impressed and touched me this weekend. We were talking about a community in the US where the people live very simple lives. In this community, the women are very bad treated since generations, and they find themselves in the situation to change their lives and the lives of their children. The main part of the film is a discussion between about 10 women of all different ages. I felt all the voices we have inside us are presented by these women. They discussed if they stay in the community and start to fight for their rights, or if they leave into an unknown land, an unknown life. I was touched into my core by all of them, and especially by one. She was at the beginning for staying and fighting a barrier. And finally she broke down in tears and told the others that she never thought she had a choice. I know this voice in myself so well, telling me that even when the actual situation feels uncomfortable, it's better to stay, as I know this form of discomfort so very well. While I don't know what's on the other side, so staying and fighting for and against myself. Or leaving without knowing what then, what's next. And realizing that I have a choice can feel very overwhelming. You all might know this feeling. That's exactly what we are invited to by the energies of May. Staying in what you know, even when it feels uncomfortable, or leaving into the unknown, making a leap of faith, jumping. We all have always a choice. Ask your heart. Your heart knows. I wish you all the courage to jump. I wish you all the best for you and everyone else involved in divine timing and divine guidance. Remember, in your essence, you are love. These were the informations I received when I was painting for the energies of May. And for me, this is talking a lot, even when I don't know what will be next, what challenge next, and I can feel this shedding layer after layer that is asked this year. This year is asking us, the energies are asking us. So May is starting with a bang with Pluto going retrograde, and we had a lot of solar flares in the last days. I feel, in general, I feel well, and I'm really amazed how good it feels after the 6th day of not eating, what our bodies are capable of. And I did a lot moderate form, but a lot of moving my body and even sport, swimming, bike riding, walking. So this is like an image of, these are my physical reserves, what I have as force and as reserves in my body. So, and it's interesting because we all have this concept we have to eat, and for sure there are people, they're so fine and small, they should not eat. And most of us have these reserves, but we don't believe what is possible. So for sure, I drank a lot. I followed the protocol. I took in vitamin, fresh juices, amazing. Kind of highlights of my days, but not really. It's not so. It is so much time that is liberated as well when you don't eat, just drink. And for sure, I picked a week where I haven't had a lot of things to do, obligations, a lot. We have holidays here in France, and all my dance classes are not taking place. So I have this free time to listen to my body, to make little naps when it's needed. And when I talk about that, I will take this with me in the time when I eat again, when I come back to normal. I hope I will not come back to normal. I would like to change my eating habits as well, listening much more to my body as being in a timesheet of we have to eat because we have to eat. I will see. In any case, it's a beautiful experience, and I'm amazed how normal I felt and I feel during these days without eating. In a way, not so much different than with eating. So after this, so I wish you the best. I'm open for sessions again. You will find all my services on Facebook, on Instagram, on Facebook. You will find the link in the description box. If you would like to contact me, please do that. I'm learning new skills, opening up other gifts, other modalities I already brought here, and I go in contact with them. I do a lot more energy work now. I do the readings and can combine all these modalities. So if you're interested, contact me. We can even have a little chat before you book a session. And in any way, I wish you a beautiful May. I wish you the best. I wish you to enjoy the ride, to have fun, and be loving with yourself and others. You know, we're all going through that. There are no exceptions. And a lot of people are awakening at the moment, and you might remember how shocking that felt. So, all my love for you, and bye, Kaija.